Hi everyone, Alex from Everyone Health. I hope you're all keeping well. So today I'm going to be doing a second circuit session. Now this one is 6 stations, 1 minute on, 20 seconds rest. And we're going to be working at a moderate intensity, so we're going to be a little bit out of breath, but we're going to still be able to hold that conversation. Well, I'm certainly going to be holding the conversation to you. I hope you can hold it back to me. Now equipment wise, I'm going to be using a couple of bottles of water. Obviously if you've got dumbbells at home, if you've got a resistance band at home, you can use them. If you haven't got that sort of equipment, then bottles of water will just work fine. You could use food tins, bags of flour, anything with a bit of a resistance to do a couple of the exercises. So if you need to go get the exercises now, if you pause the video. And for those who've got the equipment near them, we shall begin. The other thing I just need to mention first is you need to give yourself a bit of space, because we are going to do like a double side step. So we're going to step to the left twice, step to the right twice. So you just need that bit of space around you. Okay, so what we'll do then, we'll begin. We'll start with the warm up, the usual routine. We'll get the marching going. We're elevating that heart rate. We're loosening the muscles up, loosening up the joints and the ligaments to help prevent any injury from the sort of the main exercise. So we'll do some warm-up exercises, we'll do some mobilisation, then we'll do the main exercise, then cool down and stretch at the end. So as we're marching on the spot, let's punch our arms out in front. So we're getting that circulation going around, upper body, lower body. So we're just getting that heart rate up just a little bit. Okay, now punch up towards the ceiling. That's good. Alright, bring the arms down. Keep the feet going. You're going to bring the arms up to the side, bring them out in front and lower them down. In front, to the side and down. Okay, it might go a little bit quicker now, so see if you can keep up. So we'll go out to the side first. You ready? To the side, in front and down. In front, to the side and down. We'll do that again. To the side, in front and down. In front, to the side and down. Good, excellent. Start there. Let's give your arms a bit of a shake. Feet shoulder width apart, hands on the hips. You're going to rotate them hips in a circular motion. So just loosen up the lower back, loosen up the hip joints. And then we'll go the opposite direction. And then come back into the centre, just gently from side to side. Not a big movement this one. Just moving the hips side to side. Good, just bring the feet back in. From there, just let your arms sort of dangle down, keep yourself tall. You're going to look over to your left, come back into the centre and then look over to your right. Come back into the centre. Look over to the left, come back into the centre, look over to the right. Come back into the centre. Drop the chin down and then bring it back up. And then just slightly lift the chin up. Back down. Tuck the chin in. Bring the head up and then gently just lift the chin up slightly and then back down again. Good stuff. One hand on the chin. You're going to tuck that chin in away from the hand. Move back to the hand. I'll turn side on so you can see what I'm doing. Tuck the chin in. Move back to the hand. Tuck the chin in. Move back to the hand. So every time you tuck that chin in, you're going to feel the pull at the back of the neck, upper back. So any sort of tension you got there in the neck and the shoulders is a good one to do, just to release that tension. Do one more, tuck in and just relax there. Good. Roll the shoulders forwards. Roll the shoulders backwards. From there, elbows in, palms face up, clench the fingers in, stretch them out. Clench them in, stretch them out. So a bit of mobility for the finger joints. Palms open, you're going to turn the palms face down, palms face up, palms face down, palms face up. Keep the hands open or closed, you're going to rotate the hands. It's good mobility for the wrist joints. And we'll go the opposite way. And then palms face up, elbows stay fixed. You're going to gently move the hands away from each other, but keep your elbows fixed to your side, come back to the start. So a good one to mobilise the shoulder joints with, work into your rotator cuff. That's it, good. Okay, good, just relax there, give the arms a bit of a shake, roll the shoulders backwards. And then what we'll do now for your ankles, if you want to hold onto a surface or something, or if you've got really good sort of balance, you can bring your left leg up and just rotate the left foot, so good for ankle mobility. Go the opposite way as well. That's it. Swap feet around, so right leg up, rotate the right foot, and then the opposite way. Good, alright, give your legs a bit of a shake. Okay, so then we'll begin the main exercise. I've already got my phone set up here for a minute on, 20 seconds off. 6 stations, 3 rounds. Alright, you've got 8 seconds, and we'll start with marching, so we're going to keep it nice and simple. And begin. So we start a bit of marching. Nice and simple. Get that heart rate back up again. Get the arms moving. Nice and flowing action there. Good range. Keep the feet light on the floor. I know it might not sound light with mine because there's a bit of echo in this room. Now, if you did want to pick this up just a little bit, what we can do is start to do little sort of jogs on the spot. So we get nice light feet. Keep it soft in the knees. You don't need to sort of jolt in the knees. We're trying to minimise that impact on the knees, the hips and the spine by sort of landing softly on the floor. So doing it this way is just going to get that heart rate up just a little bit higher, but it's entirely up to you. You can do the first version or this sort of variation. Stop there. Good. Just keep sort of the feet sort of pedalling. If you want to grab yourself some water, grab some water. It's important that we've got that water nearby, keep ourselves hydrated. The next exercise is squats. So, feet hip width apart, or shoulder hip apart, yeah, we go with that. Keep yourself tall, hands out in front or across the shoulders. From there, you're going to keep yourself tall, you're going to stick the hips out, bend the knees, and as if you're going to take a sit down and then come back up. Okay. Take a breath in as we sit down, breathe out as we come back up. That's it, good. So we're lowering ourselves down and come back up. I'll turn side on. Stick the hips out, bend the knees. Now I'm not dropping the hips below my knees. Come back up. And as we come back up, we don't want to be locking the knees out. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Breath in. Breathe out as we come up. And as we stand up, try and really activate the glutes as well at the same time. Sit down and stand up. Good. Really good one for developing, strengthening the muscles in the top of your legs. Help strengthen your bones and the joints around the knees and the hips and the ankles. Good for flexibility as well. Okay, so the next exercise is the double side step. So you're going to start on, let's say, your right side of the room. You're going to shuffle over to your left. Or you could do the opposite way. It might look different to you on TV, what I'm doing, because it's the mirror image. So what we can do, step out the side, 1, 2, and then go back. 1, 2. Now I'm using my arms as well. 1, 2. You can do the same. 1, 2. So great workout for the side abductor muscles and the hips. So your hip abductors, for your glutes. Also we're working the arms as well, so the muscles in your shoulders, upper arm, upper back, into them traps. That's it, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, good, keep that going. 20 seconds to go. Now again, if you want to take this upper sort of level, you can speed up. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, That's it. So it's entirely up to you. I don't mind what you do, as long as we're getting yourselves out of breath. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good stuff. Give your arms a bit of a shake. Now we're going to need your resistance items. So I've got my bottles of water here. So this is for your biceps curl, front of the arms. Feet hip width apart, elbows tucked in. Keep yourself tall, arms straight, but then we're going to curl, hands up towards the shoulders, keep the elbows fixed, and then slowly come back down. Curl up, come back down, turn side on. Notice the elbows stay fixed to the side. I'm not lifting them up like this. I'm not sort of doing a row action, upright row like this. Elbows stay down, fixed to the side, curl up. Now you're breathing. What we do, we breathe in as the hands go down, breathe out as the hands come up. So breathe in, breathe out. Good, nice, controlled. Now you can do these both at the same time or one at a time, entirely up to you. You've got 15 seconds. Remember, breathe out on the effort, that's coming back up. So you breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Excellent. Right. Next one is the high knees with a twist. So like the marching, but we're going to get the knees a little bit higher, but also we're actually going to add a bit of a rotation. So opposite hand, opposite knee. Now, what we're doing, begin. We're not letting the knees go across the body, we keep them facing forwards. You're going to turn the upper body to reach that opposite knee. In fact, you're going to go past the knee. So we're adding that sort of twist in. Okay. So that's one variation. Second variation is elbow to knee. So we bring up like this. That's a lot harder, this one, because you've got to get your knees higher. You actually got to sort of crunch down a bit more as well at the same time. Like so. A really good one for your abdominals, good for your back, good for the muscles in the top of your legs. Again, you work to your ability, and that's the good thing with circuits. Doesn't matter what anyone else is doing, you just work to your own ability. As long as we're getting ourselves out of breath, that's the idea. You know, we're raising that sort of heart rate, we're working to a moderate intensity, but we can still hold that conversation. Alright, good. Now what we're going to need now is the water bottles again. So this is your frontal raise, so good for the muscles in the shoulders here. Keep everything sort of nice and relaxed. Feet hip width apart. Arms down in front, and then you're going to lift them up to shoulder height and then back down again. Keep the shoulders back and relaxed. Bring up to shoulder height. Come back down, bring up, come back down. Okay, good. I'm going to turn side on. So bring up shoulder height, back down, bring up, back down. That's it, good. Keep the breathing going. So breathe out on the effort. The effort's lifting the resistance up. So we breathe in as we go down, breathe out as the hands come up, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Or if you're struggling with that, just keep breathing. That's the main thing. We don't want to be holding our breath. We don't want to be increasing that blood pressure anymore. When you're changing colour. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stop there. Have a rest. I'll pause this. Excellent. Get yourself a drink. Round 1 completed. So, how are you all feeling on a scale of 0 to 10? 0 being you're not really out of breath, you're nice and relaxed at home, just chilling out. 10 being you're really out of breath. In fact, you can't hold a conversation. You're lying on the floor. You've had enough. How are you feeling? If you're sort of saying, well, I'm feeling about sort of 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good, but probably need to put a little bit more effort in. If you're saying to me sort of 8, 9, 10, then you're probably doing a bit too much, so just rein it back. If you're sort of saying to me sort of around 4, 5, 6, 7, it's good. That's where I want to be. I want to be in that sort of middle sort of range. Obviously 7 is the top end of that range. We want to be out of breath, but still hold a conversation. Probably will be sweating a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Not a problem. Right, are we ready to go again? Round number 2. If you're not, just pause the video and then press play when you're ready. But I think we've had enough rest time now, so let's get straight to it. You've got 6 seconds for round number 2 with the marching. And begin. So picking them feet up, moving the arms, good range in the arms, good swing. Keeping that heart rate up. It's good. Again, if you want to sort of take this up just a little bit, do them small sort of jogs on the spot. So light feet. So keep yourselves light. Floating like a butterfly. That's it, good. Keep that going. Got 20 seconds. Excellent. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Okay, so squats. Feet hip to shoulder width apart. Keep yourself nice and tall, relaxed in the shoulders. Hands out in front, or you can have them sort of across the shoulders here. Now the idea is we're keeping ourselves tall. We're going to stick the hips out first, begin, bend the knees if we're going to take a sit down, and then drive back up. But don't lock the knees out. I'm going to turn side on. From here, I'm going to stick the hips out, bend the knees, and drive back up till you're nice and tall. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. That's it, keep that going. Now if you did want to add some more resistance, you've obviously got your bottles of water here, so you can hold 1 bottle or sort of 2 bottles here like so. Keep it close to your body. Same action. It's just holding the weight here, it's just adding just that little bit extra body, like so. 5 seconds. Good, alright, stop there. In fact, we'll keep on to the bowls, because the next one is, in fact, no we won't. Skipping one. We're doing the shuffle next. So, get yourself to one side of the room. We're going to double step to one side and then come back the other way. I'm going to go to my left. So to the left we go 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2, to the left, 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2. Keep that going. So I'm using my arms again. So I'm using upper body muscle groups as well as lower body. So using quite a lot of muscles, using a number of joints. Going side step, one side and then to the other. Got 30 seconds. Again, if you wanted to sort of take this up a level, you can speed it up. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you want to add a clap in, you can do. So go clap, clap. Up to you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent, good. Give your arms a shake. Right, now we can get the bottles and we can do the bicep curl. So again, good for the front of the arms, good for the biceps. So just keep the feet moving. We call this an active recovery. Right, feet hip width apart, elbows tucked in. Keep yourself nice and tall. Get a curl, hands up towards the shoulders. We don't need to touch the shoulders, just come towards the shoulders and lower back down. So curl up and then back down. Keep the breathing going. So breathe out on the effort. So the effort is curling up. So as you go down, take a breath in. As we come up, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's good. Keep that going. So we curl up and come back down. Excellent. I'll turn side on. Got 15 seconds. Keep that going. Nice and controlled. So we're not rushing this one. It's all about control when it comes to resistance. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good stuff. 2 more. High knees with a torso twist. So again, this is the one where we're bringing the knee up nice and high forwards, but then we're turning the upper body, sort of twisting that sort of torso area back down. Knee goes up, begin, opposite hand goes across. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. If you wanted to do the harder version, we're using our elbows to knee, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, don't have to touch. I mean, if you can get them to touch, brilliant. I'm not quite there yet, not that flexible. Oh no, one side I can do. But don't be tempted to bring the knee across. Try and keep the knees sort of forwards and twist the body. It's not easy, this one. That's it, so you've got variations. Got 10 seconds. Keep on going, folks, you're doing well. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good, right. Last one, we've got your frontal raise. So grab your water bottles or your dumbbells, or you can use resistance bands with this one. So last one of the second round. Feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. Keep yourself tall, hands by the front of the thighs. Keep the shoulders relaxed. You're then going to bring the hands up to shoulder height and then come back down. Bring up to shoulder height and come back down. That's it, good. So a good one for the shoulders. Make them shoulders stronger. That's it, good. Now I'm going to turn side on so you can see what I'm doing side on. That's it, keep that breathing going. You've got 30 seconds. Good, alright, come back towards 15 seconds. Breathe out on the way up, breathe on the way down. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. It's tempted to lift them up like this at the same time, but keep them down and relaxed. Good, alright, stop there. Get yourself a drink. Give yourself a bit of a break. So again, I'll ask the question, how are you feeling on that scale of 0 to 10? 0 being relaxed at home, not really out of breath. 10 being you are really out of breath, you can't talk to anyone because you're that much out of breath. How are you feeling? Has that number gone up in the scale of 0 to 10? Has it gone down? Have you took your foot off the gas? Have you put your foot on the gas? We want to try and get into that sort of middle range. You know, between sort of 4 to 6, 4 to 7. Moderate intensity, but still be able to hold a conversation. Right, so third and final round. So we're nearly there, folks. We've got one more round to do. This will be over no time. This. Are you ready? Right then, let's do it. So you got 7 seconds. We'll start with the marching. And begin. Let's get marching on the spot. Nice and simple. That's it, keep that going. So I hope you're all enjoying yourself at the moment. Got a big smile on your face while we're doing this. Excellent, very nice. Okay, if you want to take this up a level, let's start doing a bit of a jog on the spot. Light feet. Remember, we're not stamping on the floor. We're protecting them joints. We're trying to minimise the impact by keeping our feet nice and light. You got 15 seconds. That's good. Keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Because the next one we've got is the squats. So brilliant for building muscles at the top of your legs here, and the glutes, your back, your abs, all over. So feet hip to shoulder width apart. Keep yourself nice and tall. Hands out in front or across the shoulders, or you can even put them on your head if you want to. And from there, what you're going to do is stick the hips out, bend the knees into that seated position, and then drive up. That's it. So from there, we drive up. So we stick the hips out first, then we bend the knees, and we drive up. Keep everything nice and tucked in, so protect the spine. I'll turn the side on so you can see what I'm doing here. We drive up. Good, and as we do drive up, we're not locking the knee joints out, slight bend in the knees. Breathe in as we sit down. Breathe out as we stand up. We breathe in, breathe out. Good, so you've got 20 seconds to go, so keep going. That's it, good. So you will feel this one at the top of your legs. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Just get the feet sort of shuffling. The next one is the side stepping from side to side. So go 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you want to start on one side of the room, and then we're going to step over to the other side with the arms going up as well. Again, 1, 2, back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it going. That's it, good. So we're not dragging the feet as we're bringing that foot back in. We're lifting the foot up. So easy just to let the foot sort of drag, especially if you're on like a wooden surface where you can just slide your foot across. Actually pick the feet up. You've got 30 seconds. Again, if you want to go a bit quicker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. You've got 10 seconds, folks. We're nearly there. You're doing well. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Give your legs a bit of a walk, give your arms a bit of a shake. Okay, so now we're going to need your water bottles, or dumbbells, or resistance band, whatever you've got. Keep yourself nice and tall. Elbows tucked in, palms facing away. What I'm going to do, take a breath in. As you breathe out, curl the hands up towards the shoulders, and then lower back down. So we're curling up towards, but we don't need to go right up to the shoulders, come back down. So we're curling up, towards, back down. Good. Keep the breathing going. So we breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Breathe out, breathe in. Keep that going. That's it, so a good one for the front of the arms for the biceps. Again, if you work both at the same time, you can work one at a time. It's entirely up to you. Or both at the same time. You got 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. 2 more stations. We're nearly there. Right, high knees with torso twist. Try and keep the knees facing forwards as we do this one, and you're actually turning the upper body. And begin. So reach over past the knee. So good. Keep the knees facing forwards. Don't want to bring them across the body. We'll try and minimise bringing it across the body. You got 30 seconds. Elbow to knee version. Slightly harder. It means you've got to bring the knees a bit higher. You might even have to sort of twist a bit more just to get to that knee. So a really good one for your abs, for your back, top of your legs. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop there. Good, alright. Give your legs a bit of a walk. The last exercise. Right, so you're going to grab your water bottles or your dumbbells or your band. Feet hip width apart. Nice and relaxed. Relaxed shoulders, belly buttons tucked in. Palms facing inwards. You're going to bring the hands up to shoulder height. Come back down. Bring up shoulder height. Come back down. That's it, good. Keep that going. That's it. Control the breathing. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Got 20 seconds. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, there we are. Super. Excellent. Well done. Get yourself a drink. And then we'll do the cool down. So how are you feeling on that scale of 0 to 10? Have you really sort of pushed yourself a bit? You've gone up a little bit higher? Or have you kept it the same? Or have you found as the rounds have gone on, you've found it quite challenging? So you've took your sort of foot off the gas a little bit. But that's alright, because next time you'll be fitter, you would have improved. The more we do this, the fitter you'll get, the stronger you'll get. So it's about repetition. And that's why it's always recommended to do 150 minutes of physical activity per week to keep that momentum going. 2 strength sessions per week, 2 to 3. With this one, it's including strength and cardio. That's the good thing with circuits. It's a good mixture of things. And you can make it quite sort of high intense as well. If you really went for it, 45 minutes. Well, the circuits probably last between 20 and 25 minutes, but that's a really good workout if you really sort of went for it. But today we're obviously just thinking about sort of moderate intensity. Right, let's get moving again. Let's get ourselves into that march. So just letting the heart rate just sort of drop down just a little bit. Nice and steady. We're controlling it on the way down. We're not letting it just go from here to there. We're bringing it down slowly. Okay, relax the feet. Hands by your sides. Going to roll your shoulders forwards. Just loosen up them tight muscles in the upper back, the neck from doing the exercises. Roll the shoulders backwards. Good. Feet hip, shoulder width apart. Hands on the hips. We're going to rotate the hips. Just loosen them up a bit. So we go in one direction, and then we'll go the opposite direction. Okay, good. Bring the feet back in slightly. Hands together, you can push out and then up towards the ceiling. So we're stretching the muscles around the shoulder joints, upper back, middle back, and your abs. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed, but still push the hands up. Keep the breathing going. A lot of people at this point, they will hold the breath like that, but you tense up when you hold your breath. So just keep breathing and keep relaxed. Okay, bring the arms down. What I'm going to do now is roll the shoulders backwards just once and leave them in like a backwards downwards position, because then you're going to place your hands at the top, at the back of your hips, like so. You're going to gently push the hands into the hips, then try and squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows together. So you're going to feel the pull from the front of your shoulder all the way across to the other front of the shoulder. So it's your chest stretch. Again, keep that breathing going, and what we don't want to be doing is leaning back. Some people would lean back into this one. Just keep yourself tall, push the hands in, squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows together. Good, just relax there, give your arms a bit of a shake. Left arm out in front, you're going to bring across the body, right arm in front of the left arm, gently pull. Now this is a good one for the upper arm shoulder stretch. Keep the shoulders relaxed. If you find this movement too tricky, just go for left hand to left shoulder and then pull that elbow in towards. So same stretch, but just a different way of doing it, that's all. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the breathing going. And relax the arms down. Right hand out in front this time, you're going to bring across the body, left arm in front of the right arm, gently pull. And you hold that position there. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep breathing. Again, if you find this slightly tricky, go right hand to left shoulder and then pull that elbow in towards. So again, same stretch, but just different way of doing it, that's all. Okay, good, just relax there, give the arms a bit of a shake. What we're going to do with this one, hands together, palms facing towards you, you're going to push the hands away, and then you're going to tuck your chin in. So you're going to feel the pull at the top of the back of the shoulders, back of the neck. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. The temptation is to lift them up. Keep them down as you push the hands away. Feel that stretch, relax into it. Okay, good. Relax there. Just roll the shoulders backwards. Okay, got some leg stretches now. So hamstring stretch first. I'll show you the standing and the seated version. So the standing version would be to have, we'll go with the left foot forward. Now that left leg's going to stay straight, but slight bend in the knee. Your back leg, your right leg, you're going to bend the knee and then you're going to sort of stick the hips out. And you're going to kind of lean forwards towards that straight leg, hands on the bent leg. So keep yourself sort of nice and tall along in the spine, lean forwards from the hips, stick the hips out, and you're going to feel that pull at the back of your left leg, so your hamstring stretch. And you're going to hold that position there. The seated version would be to have leg out, right foot on the floor, hands on the right leg. And you're going to lean forwards from the hips again till you start to feel that pull in that hamstring. So this is the straight leg, the left leg, hamstring stretch. Hold that there. Okay, good. Slowly swap the feet around, so I'll go back to standing. So now we've got your right foot forwards, left leg behind, keep yourself tall. You're going to sort of bend that back leg, the right leg, stick the hips out, hands on the bent leg, and you're going to lean forwards from the hips until you start to feel the pull the back of your leg. Now you can allow your toes just to come up a little bit. You don't want to bring them all the way up though, because that will turn into a calf stretch. We're doing the hamstring stretch. So you're going to feel this in the right hamstring. Seated version, similar sort of thing, right leg out, left leg bent, don't lock the knee joints, hands on the bent leg, keep yourself tall, lean forwards until you start to feel that stretch in the back of the upper leg and the right leg hamstring. Keep relaxed, keep breathing. It's important we keep relaxed, and we don't want any sort of sudden movements as well. Hold that there. Okay, good, and just slowly come out of that one. And it's important that we stretch this big muscle at the back here, because it can actually affect your lower back. So it's important that we keep these muscles nice and relaxed. Okay, next exercise is a good stretch for your calf. Now what you'll need is a wall or something where you can put your foot against. Probably not a good idea against the sofa. You don't put your feet against the sofa. But I'm just doing this so I can actually show you what I'm gonna do. But you have your toes as high as you can against that wall or sofa. Heel on the floor, keep yourself tall. You're going to gently lean forwards until you start to feel the pull in that calf muscle right at the bottom at the back of your right foot. You're going to hold that position there. So if you're against the wall, you can obviously have your hands on the wall there. Hold that position, lean into it. Feel the stretch of that calf muscle. This is a really good one to do if you've got any cramp in that calf muscle. In fact, the seated version would be right leg out, just pull your toes towards. So same sort of thing. And relax out of that one. Left calf stretch. So you're going to put your toes, left toes on the wall or surface. Drop the heel to the floor. So you want to be a good angle. And you're going to gently lean forwards until you start to feel that stretch in the calf muscle. And you're going to hold that position there. So keep it holding. I'm going to show you the seated version. So left heel on the floor, pull them toes towards, and that's all it is. Brilliant stretch for them calves. See if you find yourself waking up with cramp in the night. It's a good one to do. Stretch it out. If you've got a towel, wrap it around the foot and pull. That just advances the stretch just that little bit more. Okay, good. Just relax there. Just give your feet a bit of a walk, and then we'll do one more stretch. Hip flexors quad. So you're going to need a wall for a bit of support here. You're going to bring your left foot forwards. Right foot you're going to sort of bring back quite a bit further than we did with the hamstring stretch, because we're going to go into a bit of a lunge. So what we do, we actually sort of bring the knees forward slightly, but don't let them go over the front of the toes. Keep the back leg straight, and you're going to feel it pull all the way to the top, the front of your right leg, or the straight leg. You're going to feel it more at the top in your hip flexors, but also in your quads as well. Keep yourself tall. So we don't want to be leaning forwards. Keep yourself tall. Hold that position there. Doesn't matter about your heel. Have that off the floor. Okay, good. Slowly come out of that. Swap the feet around. Right foot forwards, left foot back. Keep yourself tall. You're going to bend or lunge forwards with the right knee. Don't let it go over the toes. And you're going to feel the pull now on your left leg, at the front, at the top of the leg, in your hip flexors, in them quads. So hold that position there. And let me stand this way, you can see what I'm doing. That's it, so you're going to feel it's all the way sort of here. You're holding on to that wall. Keep yourself tall. Okay, good. And just slowly come out of that. Give your legs a bit of a shake. And then we'll finish with the breathing technique. So from there, feet shoulder width apart. Hands come together, you're going to breathe in, the hands go up. Breathe out, the hands come away. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. And then one more, breathe in. Breathe out. Give the arms a bit of a shake. Give your feet a bit of a walk. Give yourself a clap. Well done, or a pat on the back. Excellent, brilliant. Good work, folks. So yeah, that was a good 45-minute circuit session. Hopefully got the heart rate up. We covered a bit of cardiovascular, and we covered some strength training and some flexibility as well. So we've covered quite a few sort of areas in a short amount of time. So well done for taking part. I know it's difficult, need times where we're staying indoors, and it is challenging to actually motivate ourselves to do physical activity. But for you guys who've done this video, you've done it. You're the ones that clicked on it, you pressed play, you got involved, so well done. Spread the word if you can. Try and get more people sort of involved, physically active. We are on the Everyone Health Staffordshire Facebook page and YouTube page, so keep an eye out for more videos. It's not just me doing videos. There's other colleagues as well around Staffordshire, in fact around the whole sort of country really. So keep an eye out. Until then, keep safe and look after each other.